Hey everybody, it's Leslie here. It's Tuesday. I'm used to saying it's Monday. It's Tuesday, October 5th, and I'm not at my normal time. I'm usually Mondays and Wednesdays at 2 p.m., but I've been all over the place lately. Facebook decided to throw a little fit yesterday, and I was unable to go live there. But I did figure out how I can go live or live stream over on my YouTube channel. So if that ever happens again, um, I just have no way of notifying you that, hey, Facebook is down. I'm over on YouTube. But I do have an email list where I just send you important information about classes and promotions. Sometimes I slip in a free tutorial in there just for my email subscribers. So make sure you sign up for my email list. It's over on theplaidpoodle.com, and there's a little box at the top right hand corner, and you can just sign up for that. And I really don't overwhelm you with emails. So you don't have to worry about that. Hi, Donna. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for saying hello. I love to chat with you. I always see eyeballs. There's on this, it's an Ecamm Live software, and I can see eyeballs are on me and how many, but unless you say something, I don't know who's here. So I always love it when you guys tell me you're here. My dog is also going a little berserk this morning. I've got the little doggy door open, and she's been going in and out, just kind of. So I apologize in advance if we are interrupted by her. But I hope you ladies are all doing well today. Thanks for hopping on this morning early with me. I'm going to turn my camera around and share a couple of things. I think I'm going to turn my camera around. There we go. There we go. Today, a new kit was released. The Love Santa tag kit. I have been waiting for this kit. I love it. I love the little tags. The kit is $19. It includes everything you need to make 3, 6, 9, 12 tags. Plus, you get the stamp set that comes with it, so you can make additional tags with that. The tags say Christmas and Bright, special delivery, so Merry Christmas and Bright. There's a to and from and a Love Santa. This is a pretty little leaf, so I'm going to be grabbing that today before they're gone because I just think that's adorable. I don't do a whole lot of handmade things for Christmas just because it's a busy season, but I always usually have time to do some homemade tags. Also, I wanted to mention the October host code. If you use this host code, I will send you a card kit if your order is $50 or more. These are not, they're going to be multi-layered cards. They're going to have embellishment. I hope to have them finished so I can kind of give you a preview. But instead of sending out little gifts, because postage is getting so expensive and they just raised it again, I'm just going to do the card kits. You'll get 4 complete cards with envelopes and PDF tutorial for the cards. So, and they're not going to be Halloween because it'll be after Halloween when I get them out to you, some of you, if it's a later order in the month, depending how my time goes. So just because my poster's Halloween doesn't mean the cards are going to be Halloween. They will not be Halloween. And I can get rid of this September host code. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know if you can see my screen. That's ugly. I need to go back in there and add the October host code. There we go. take care of that business right now. But here it is. It's AYEFF3B9, and I always post it at the top of my Facebook page if you're ever looking for it. So it really helps me out if you use the host code, and I appreciate it so much. Okay, the project we're going to do today, is that all? Oh, I did post that, a lot of news today. Here, I'll get my face back there. I did post clearance rack because Stampin' Up! Told us they'd refresh the clearance rack. So I hopped on over there and I thought, well, there's some nice Christmas things. There's a lot of trim and things. It wasn't that huge. Well, right before I came on this morning, there was a notice that, oops, we made a mistake. The clearance rack will be refreshed tomorrow. So hopefully there'll be lots more on there. I'll do a correction post after this. But that, for once, wasn't my fault. They sent out in our little newsletter that we get that today the clearance rack was going to be refreshed. So look at that tomorrow. Might be some good deals over there. So that is the end of all the news. So let's get on our project here. I have made these before. I think I've made a Christmas tree out of this and a witch's hat. But it's a little treat box for Halloween or fall. It could be for your Thanksgiving table. Wouldn't that be adorable at each person's little place? And it's so simple. I use some die cutting, but you wouldn't even have to use die cutting on this project. You just need cardstock and a paper trimmer. So let's get this out of the way. Let me put it up kind of where you might be able to see it. But like I said, it is at the top of my Facebook page. Okay, you're going to start out with a piece of 4 1/4 by 11. So you're going to cut a piece of cardstock in half this way instead of this way. And we're going to do some scoring. This is the hardest part of the whole thing, but it's not that hard. We're going to score it at 5 1/2 on this 11-inch side. And I'm using my scoring blade on my trimmer, but if you have a scoring tool, you could do that as well. Oh, Kathy says she's trying to get her small craft room organized. I think that is always, aren't we always trying to get our craft room organized? Oh, that's a tough job. Okay, so 5 1/2. It's a good day for it, Kathy. It's nice and cool, and it's always kind of fun. 5 1/2 on the 11-inch side. Then we're going to do a 2 1/8. So half of our 4 1/4. And I'm just going to do a tiny little divot. I don't know if you can see that. I just made a tiny little divot. You could also use a ruler and a little pen or pencil and erase it later if you didn't want to use your trimmer. I'm just going to use the divot. And I'm going to do that on the other end. So at 2 1/8, so the middle of, on both ends, and then 5 1/2. Now I'm going to line up this divot in my trimmer gully, and then I'm going to line up my 5 1/2-inch score line right here with my trimmer gully, alley. I don't know what they call it. There's probably a name, professional name. And then I'm going to take my scoring blade and make a score line. It's probably hard to see on the camera. Then I'm going to go over here and from the divot, line it up in the gully, and the score line, the 5 1/2-inch score line that little point up in the gully, and then so you're going to make basically a triangle fold. Now, if you don't have a trimmer, you should have a trimmer with a scoring blade. You can also use your bone folder. We're going to do it on this end again. Some trimmers don't come with a scoring blade like ours does. So just use your bone folder gently. You don't want to tear the paper in the gully, and you'll still get that little thing. Or you can use a ruler and just line your ruler up with the divot and then the little mark right here. Make sure I'm in the middle. And use your bone folder to do it that way. So there, I've showed you 3 different ways you can do that. Hi, Kay, how are you? That is the hardest part of this project. My flip-flop just flopped off. Now I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm just going to burnish these score lines that we made. So it's going to look like that. And then this is what's going to make your little box. Isn't that cute? I made these last year. I made a couple of these last year. Now I'm going to use some, what do you call these? Fastener dots. I got these at the Dollar Tree for $1 for 20 pairs. They're probably about a 1/2 inch. Yeah, they're a little over 1/2 inch dots. Velcro dots that I'm going to use to close mine, but you could punch a hole right here with a hole punch and use some ribbon to close your box. But before we do that, we're going to turn it into our little candy corn. So decide which one is your front, and you're going to need a piece of 4 1/4 by, let's see, what is my sizes, and I'll post all of this on the page here when I'm finished. 2 inches by 4 1/4, and I'm using the Harvest Meadow Designer Series paper that I've been using for everything. I've been loving this paper. It has all the right colors. Now this is where you can use, I'm going to use my basic border dies. I'm going to use this little curved die, but if you don't have one of these, you know, just use a plate or just trace, just to give it a little, what am I calling it? Just a little curve right here to make it look, I don't know, like a candy corn. Oh. So I'm going to I'm just going to use this one right here. I'm going to put the curve right in the middle and use a little of my, I thought I left it out, here it is, little of my low tack tape. I get this from Amazon. It's called purple tape or low tack tape. And while we're die cutting, why don't we make our tag? We're going to use this curved die again on the white, but let's make our tag while we're die cutting, and will save us some cranks. So I've just got a couple pieces of 2 by 2 basic black and basic white, and I am going to stamp Treat Yourself. And this is a photopolymer stamp, so I am using my piercing mat to give it a little cushion. I'm using the Sweet Ice Cream stamp set. There's a Treat Yourself. This is in our annual catalog. It's not fallish at all, but I'm using it again. I love the font on all of these sentiments. And it comes in a bundle. Thank you, Kay. I love that. That's so nice. You can buy it in a bundle with the punch and make your little ice creams. Really cute. And save 10% when you buy it as a bundle. Or you can just buy the stamp set or the punch separate. Okay, So I am just going to stamp the treat yourself with some, what color do you think I'm going to use for a Halloween treat or a fall treat? I'm going to use pumpkin pie. I'm going to put it right there in the middle of my 2-inch square. And then I'm using the layering circles dies to cut that out because I can. You can do your tag however you want. It wouldn't have to be a circle, but I thought that looked kind of cute with our right in the center of our candy corn. And then to back up the tag, I cut out a piece of basic black using one of the scallop dies. I use these things all the time. They are workhorses in my crafting. Okay, so I'm going to go over here to my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I'm just going to cut these real quick so I don't shake the whole table. I'm going to do it over here. Okay, we're done with our stamping. Whoops! Sorry about that, guys. What is everybody else doing today? Kathy's organizing her craft room. You know what I started doing, y'all, to help me? I started writing, I started getting up earlier. I'm not a morning person per se, but I really enjoy getting up earlier because I get so much more done when I do. But I started deciding each morning, and I kind of start thinking about it the night before, what 3 things am I going to accomplish tomorrow or today? And it's really helped me to get a little bit more organized. So what are you guys doing today? Do you have something urgent and important you're doing? Or is it just going to be a fun day for you? I'd love to hear what everyone's doing. We're having kind of an overcast sky. Okay, I'm taking this little piece. Oh, I might be out of glue. Here's some. And I'm just using the multi-purpose liquid glue because I want these edges to be cut or stick really well. And I'm just placing that, lining it up with that 5.5-inch score line that we created. So there's the bottom. Now we're going to take a little piece of Whisper White. This is 4 1/4 by, what did I say? Like I said, I will have all of these measurements up for you on the page. 1 1/2. That seems like it's bigger than 1 1/2. I'm going to check. It is. My eyes were not deceiving me. So 1 1/2 by 4 1/4. And I'm going to take that curved die again from the Basic Borders dies, and I am going to, is that how I did it? Yeah. This doesn't show too much because it's going to be kind of tiny once we get the fold in there, but I like that little stitching on it, on the die. I don't know if you can see it. Isn't that cute? Like I said, if you don't have a die that would work, you could just trace a plate with a pencil. Just something with a curved line. But these border dies are really nice to have. I've used them quite a bit. Okay. So now we're going to put, oh, y'all, I did it wrong. I did it on the wrong end. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think it's going to matter because it's such a tiny little piece. I might have wanted it to curve on this side, but I'm just about out of my adhesive. I think I have another bottle. Everything's getting hung up. Kathy, I need you to come over and organize for me. Ah, this one's out too. I like to use every drop because I'm frugal that way. We'll just use our Stampin' Seal. But I would prefer to use the liquid glue just because I want the edges to really lay down flat. But this will be okay. All right, on this one, we're going to line up that straight edge with the top of the cardstock. Just like that. Now we're going to fold this over and we can use our bone folder again. Okay, that's how easy the box is. Now I'm going to close mine with, like I said at the beginning, these little Velcro dots that I got at the Dollar Tree for $1, 20 for $1. I think I'm going to need 2 of them. And I'm just going to put them up at the top front corners. Want the sticky side out. I'll need 2 of them. These are always handy to have in the craft room for different things. Okay, now we're going to close the box. This way you can open and close your box. You could just glue it together if you don't care about it getting torn up. I got ink on my hands. So that's our basic box. Now it would be cute to put a little face on there. But you just put your candy in and then you can open and close it. And I was wondering if a gift card would fit in here because I have adult children that I always like to surprise once in a while. And I'm wondering if a gift card would fit in there. You know, my son is 30-something. I don't even know how old he is. And he likes Taco Bell. I could stick a Taco Bell in there. Gross. Okay, now we have our little tag here, so let's put it together. I'm just going to adhere the stamped sentiment onto the scallop circle. And then I'm going to put that on the box front with some dimensionals. It's kind of crooked on there. It's going to bother me. Friends will like doing these. Yeah, these are so fun and easy, okay? They're so fun. And like I said, you don't really need special tools. I use some die cut, you know, some dies, but you could do this certainly without dies. I love this. And I have made a witch's hat out of this box and a Christmas tree out of this box. It'd be a cute piece of pie if you could figure that out. You could kind of embellish it with different borders, scallop borders, and make it look like a piece of pie. I'm having troubles with my dimensionals. Kathy's oldest is going to be 40. Actually, my son was born in 89, so he's, I don't know. Can't do math this early in the morning. I know my kids are getting too old. That's all I know, because I'm just getting younger. And they're just getting older. I don't know how that works. Okay, the final thing I did, because I thought that tag needed something, is I had some, oh, where are they? Oh, here they are. These are retired. These are black rhinestone jewels. If you have the plain rhinestones from Stampin' Up, you can color them with your, not your Stampin' Write markers, your Stampin' Blends, the alcohol markers, and turn the rhinestones black. We also have a good substitute for these would be the matte black dots that are in the annual catalog. So, okay, Kay can do math. He's 32. Thank you, Kay. And I just added these little dots because I just thought it needed a little something. Just 3 to make a little triangle. There we go. That is the box. So easy, so cute. I just love it. I love little candy corns. We mix our candy corns with peanuts. Does anybody else do that? We kind of make it tastes kind of like a payday. And I've seen some people add like M&Ms to that mixture. They do the candy corn with the peanuts and then M&Ms. So that gives you a little chocolate with it. Don't forget, when you place an order with me and use the host code, an order of $50 or more, you'll get a 4-card card kit. And I will be hopefully working on those and able to show you what those are going to be. They will not be Halloween cards because you wouldn't get it in time to use for Halloween. But they'll be seasonally appropriate. I will list everything I used in today's project on the page here. And what else? The clearance rack will be updated tomorrow, so check that out. The Love Santa tag kit is out today. This is so cute. Anything else? I think that's all. Oh, I said at the beginning, Facebook kind of crashed yesterday. I think they were throwing a fit because of the 60-minute thing, but who knows. And if I'm not on there, I will plan on going live on my YouTube channel. But I will try and alert you through my email. So if you're not on my email list, be sure to go over to theplaidpoodle.com and just sign up for the emails. And I promise I don't overwhelm you with emails. I only send things that I think you might be interested in. So if that would ever happen again, if Facebook would go down, that's what I'm going to do. I figured out I have the technology. I can go over to YouTube and live stream over there, and I think we can chat as well. So that would be fun. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for joining me this morning. Do you like the morning? I kind of like the morning. Maybe I need to switch from afternoon to mornings. I'm all over the board right now, so just keep track. I can't really schedule things because My mom's doctor appointments pop up that I'm not aware of, and you got to kind of go when they're able to see her. So, um, but I plan on being here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll post when I'm going to be on tomorrow. I've got to quit keeping my calendar on my phone because I can't look at my calendar right now to see, but I do have some things going on tomorrow. So I might pop in the morning again. That would be fun. I kind of enjoyed this. It would be more appropriate for coffee to card. Hi, Carol. Yeah, I came on this morning because of the Facebook crash yesterday. So you can watch the replay. We made this cute little candy corn box. Also, I forgot to mention, if you didn't want to use the Velcro dots, you can punch a hole with a hole puncher and then just tie a little ribbon to close your box. You can also do that. I've done that before in the past too. So thanks Kay for sharing, and you guys have a great afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow sometime. I'll let you know. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.